Welcome back to the Quarterly Call. All content is for informational purposes and is not investment advice. Please consult with an investment professional. So imagine computers that don't just, process information, but can learn and adapt like our brains.
Yeah,
That's the potential of AI, right?
exactly.
And everyone's racing to build the hardware that can make this happen.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time to be in this space. And today we're going to be focusing on AMD
Okay.
and specifically some recent comments and insights we got from Forrest Norrod at the UBS Global Technology and AI Conference. It's a great sort of peek behind the curtain into the world of data centers, and particularly the competition between AMD and NVIDIA.
So this isn't just for the tech experts, right? I mean, this is relevant to anyone who uses technology,
Pretty much.
which is, everyone these days.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about the chips that power everything from our smartphones to the massive data centers
Right.
that are driving AI innovation. So these chips are really the building blocks of a potential revolution. And AMD has been on quite a journey over the past decade. They've made a name for themselves with CPUs,
Right.
expanded into GPUs, and even ventured into networking technology.
So it seems like they're trying to be like the silicon provider for data centers,
Right.
especially with the rise of AI.
That's exactly right. And a key part of their strategy has been this emphasis on performance and power efficiency,
Okay.
which has really resonated with cloud providers who are essentially running data centers like factories.
Yeah.
The more efficient the chip,
Mm.
the lower their operating costs.
Right. So it sounds like it's a winning strategy so far.
It really does, and their market share reflects that. About 34% overall and over 50% in the cloud.
Wow, that's impressive.
But it hasn't been a smooth ride all the way. Convincing large enterprises to switch from established providers
Yep.
can be a challenge.
Yeah, I imagine. Because change always comes with a level of risk,
Of
right?
course.
Especially for larger companies. Switching to a new technology provider
Sure.
can be disruptive, even if there are, performance gains on the table.
Yeah,
Stability is often the priority.
right. Stability is a major factor for these companies.
Yeah.
So let's shift gears a bit and talk about AMD's latest CPU, Turin.
Go ahead.
It's been creating a lot of buzz because of some early benchmarks that suggest it outperforms Intel's Granite Rapids by a significant margin.
Okay.
Something like 40%.
40%.
It is.
That's huge.
It is impressive. And it's not just Granite Rapids. It also seems to outperform Intel's Sierra Forest, which uses those lower power E-cores. But it's not just about AMD having access to TSMC's advanced manufacturing process.
Right.
It's about their design innovation as well.
Yeah, they've really been pushing the boundaries with things like chiplet technology,
Exactly.
3D stacking, and early adoption of CoreOS packaging.
Yeah.
And then there's the incorporation of HBM memory. Can you break down some of these terms for our listeners who might not be familiar with them?
Absolutely. So imagine you're building a house. Traditionally, you'd use one large foundation. Chiplet technology is like building a house with multiple smaller foundations,
Okay.
each dedicated to a specific function.
Right.
This allows for more flexibility and efficiency. So it's like, AMD is building a more efficient and powerful engine for the data center,
Yeah.
just using this modular approach.
So it's instead of one big chip trying to do everything,
Right.
they have smaller specialized chips that kind of work together.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then 3D stacking takes that concept even further.
Okay.
It's like building a skyscraper instead of a single-story house.
Uh-huh.
By stacking chips vertically, AMD can pack more processing power into a smaller space.
So they're essentially increasing density and efficiency.
That's right.
Okay, at the same time.
Uh-uh.
What about CoWoS packaging and HBM memory? How do those fit into this picture?
So CoWoS, which stands for chip on wafer on substrate,
Okay.
is a way of packaging different types of chips together very closely. It's kind of like building a high-speed rail system within the house. So different parts of the chip, or different rooms, if you will,
Yeah.
can communicate with each other quickly and efficiently.
Okay.
And then HBM memory, which is short for high bandwidth memory,
Okay.
is a type of memory that is placed directly on the processor.
Uh-huh.
It's like having a library within the house
I see.
instead of needing to go outside to get information.
Right, so they've optimized both the layout and the information flow
Yes.
within the chip itself.
Yeah.
That's really smart. But as you mentioned earlier, CPUs are only part of the story these days.
Right.
What's happening in the GPU arena?
So the battleground for GPUs, particularly in the AI accelerator market, is heating up. And it's projected to be worth a massive amount of money, potentially $528 billion. And while NVIDIA is currently the dominant player, AMD has made it clear they want to be a major contender in this space.
So they're going head-to-head with the reigning champion.
Yeah,
That's bold.
it certainly is. They're aiming for strong double-digit market share, and they have a potential strong contender with their MI300 GPU.
Okay.
It's reportedly their fastest-growing product ever,
Wow.
reaching billions of dollars in revenue in a very short amount of time.
That's incredible growth.
Yeah.
What's driving that success? Is it purely performance, or are there other factors at play?
Performance is definitely a key driver, especially in tasks related to AI inference.
Mm-hmm.
But cost effectiveness is also a major factor,
Okay.
making it an attractive alternative to some of NVIDIA's offerings.
So it's a combination of, like, cutting-edge performance and value for money.
Yeah,
Sounds like they're striking a good balance.
that's right.
But as we know, hardware is only part of the equation.
Absolutely.
Software plays a crucial role, too. How's AMD approaching the software side of things?
They recognize that making their GPUs easy to use is crucial for adoption. So they focused on minimizing any potential friction, ensuring that their hardware is compatible with existing AI models.
Right.
This eliminates the need for time-consuming and costly porting.
So they're trying to make the transition to their hardware as seamless as possible.
Exactly.
That's a smart move, especially for developers who are already familiar with certain AI models.
Yeah, and they've invested a lot of effort into, optimizing libraries and frameworks,
Okay.
making sure their GPUs work smoothly with a wide range of AI models.
Yeah.
This kind of attention to the software ecosystem can really give them an edge.
It sounds like they're taking a very holistic approach.
Right.
Looking at the entire AI landscape from hardware to software.
Yeah.
But there's another big challenge looming, the supply chain.
Yes.
There have been concerns about potential bottlenecks,
Of course.
especially for components like CoAs and memory, which we were just talking about.
Right.
How is AMD addressing those concerns?
Supply chain concerns are very real in the current environment, but AMD has been proactive in highlighting their strong relationships with suppliers
Okay.
and the benefits of customer diversity.
So they're spreading the risk by not being reliant on a single source for critical components.
That's right. That diversification is a key part of their risk management strategy, and it seems to be working. AMD has expressed confidence in their ability to maintain a steady supply of these essential components.
Okay, that's reassuring. Now let's take a look at what's on the horizon. AMD is already planning for the future with their MI355 GPU, which is designed to be compatible with both liquid and air-cooled systems.
Right.
Plus, they recently acquired ZT Systems, a server manufacturer. That sounds like a big move.
It was a strategic one. It allows them to gain deeper insights into the design and manufacturing of high-performance servers, which will be invaluable as they develop future chips that are even more optimized for demanding AI tasks.
So they're not just content with, building chips. They want to understand the entire ecosystem that those chips operate in.
Precisely. This move shows their commitment to a more comprehensive approach to AI hardware development.
It's fascinating. But there's one element that's often overlooked when we talk about AI performance. The network that connects all these powerful GPUs.
Yes.
Where does that fit into AMD's strategy?
You're absolutely right. The network is often the unsung hero of AI infrastructure. AMD believes that evolving Ethernet technology is the key to building large, high-performance AI clusters.
Okay.
They see it as a better long-term solution compared to alternatives like InfiniBand.
And they're not just talking the talk. They're actually part of the Ultra Ethernet Consortium, which is pushing the limits of network performance and scalability.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have this exciting battle playing out for AI dominance.
We do.
And AMD is proving to be a force to be reckoned with.
They are.
They have this focus on performance, efficiency, and they're building a robust ecosystem to support it all.
It's particularly impressive, their aggressive product release schedule.
Okay.
They're trying to replicate their success in the CPU market by releasing new GPU architectures on a yearly basis. This kind of rapid innovation helps them stay competitive and puts pressure on the competition to keep pace.
They're really not letting up. It feels like they're not afraid to take risks and invest in these cutting-edge technologies like chiplets and 3D stacking. But they're balancing that with a very disciplined approach. to managing those risks.
That balance is crucial. Their experience with these advanced technologies, coupled with their focus on execution, gives them the confidence to keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
So it sounds like AMD is definitely a company to watch. But what does this mean for the average person? How does this translate into, like, real-world impact?
That's a great question, and we'll dive deeper into that in the next part of our conversation.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So before we went to a break there, you were asking about the real-world impact of all this competition in the AI space.
Yeah.
The truth is, this isn't just about like faster chips or market share.
Right.
It's about unlocking the potential of AI to solve real problems.
Yeah.
And create new possibilities.
I'm really interested in hearing more about that. You mentioned that AMD is taking on NVIDIA.
Right.
But what makes their approach unique? What are they bringing to the table that's different?
One of the key differentiators for AMD is their commitment to open standards.
Yeah.
They're actively involved in initiatives like the Open Compute Project and the CCIX Consortium, which are all about fostering open hardware and software ecosystems.
So it's about creating a more collaborative environment for AI development.
Right.
Rather than like a closed-off system.
Yeah. AMD believes that an open ecosystem encourages faster innovation and gives customers more choices.
Okay.
And this kind of contrasts with NVIDIA's approach, which some perceive as more restrictive. So this difference in philosophy is something to consider depending on your needs and priorities.
Choice is a good thing. And speaking of choice, AMD's acquisition of Xilinx has significantly expanded their portfolio.
Yeah.
Now they offer a wider range of solutions, including FPGAs,
Right.
which are well suited for specific types of AI workloads.
The Xilinx acquisition was a strategic masterstroke.
Okay.
FPGAs are incredibly flexible and can be customized to accelerate specific tasks. This gives AMD a unique edge in areas like edge computing
Okay.
and embedded AI,
Right.
where adaptability is crucial.
So it's like having a Swiss Army knife of AI hardware solutions.
Right.
CPUs, GPUs, FPGAs, networking.
Yeah, they can tailor a solution to almost any AI challenge.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What do you think this means for the future of AI development?
AMD is certainly well positioned. They have a history of disrupting the market.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the first to bring 64-bit processors to the x86 market.
Right.
And they really haven't slowed down in their pursuit of both performance and efficiency.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a company really pushing boundaries like that.
Yeah.
So where do you see this battle for AI supremacy heading?
Well, AI is still in its early stages of development, and the future is full of possibilities. We'll likely see both AMD and NVIDIA
Right.
continue to innovate and push the limits of what's possible.
But it's not just about those two, right?
Yeah.
There are other companies like Intel
Of course.
and even some startups
Sure.
that are also entering the AI arena.
Yeah, the competition is definitely heating up, but AMD has some advantages.
Okay.
A solid track record of execution, a commitment to open standards,
Hmm.
and a growing ecosystem of partners.
And let's not forget that underdog spirit.
Yeah.
It feels like they're not afraid to shake things up
Right.
and challenge the status quo.
And that's what makes this space so exciting.
Yeah.
It's not just about who has the fastest chip today.
Right.
It's about anticipating the future of AI and providing solutions that drive the next wave of innovation.
Yeah.
The companies that can do that are the ones that will truly shape the future.
And the stakes are incredibly high.
Yeah.
AI has the potential to revolutionize everything from, healthcare and transportation to education and entertainment.
You know, we're already seeing AI changing the way we live and work,
Yeah.
but we've only scratched the surface of what's possible. The companies that control the hardware that powers AI will have a significant impact on the future.
It's almost overwhelming to think about the potential implications.
Yeah.
But let's focus on the practical implications for businesses and consumers.
Okay.
What can they expect to see in the near future?
Well, for businesses, the rise of AI means access to powerful new tools that can automate tasks, improve decision-making,
Okay.
and even create new products and services.
So it's not just hype then.
No.
It's about finding practical applications for AI that can make a real difference.
Absolutely. And for consumers, AI is already simplifying our lives
Right.
and making things more convenient,
Yeah.
from personalized recommendations and voice assistants
Mhm.
to advances in self-driving cars and medical diagnoses.
Yeah.
AI is subtly becoming a bigger part of our everyday lives.
Yeah.
And as the hardware powering AI becomes more powerful
Right.
and affordable, we can expect these trends to accelerate.
It's exciting, but it also raises some concerns.
Sure.
What about the ethical and societal implications?
That's a crucial question. As AI advances, we need to think carefully about its impact on jobs, privacy,
Right.
and even the nature of human intelligence.
Those are big questions.
They are.
It feels like a lot of responsibility comes with this level of technological advancement.
It does, and it's a conversation that needs to involve everyone,
Mm.
not just the tech giants and policymakers.
You're right. The future of AI is too important to be left to just a few people.
Mm.
What can we as individuals do to be informed and engaged in this conversation?
We can educate ourselves about AI,
Okay.
its capabilities, its limitations, its potential impact.
Right.
We can participate in discussions about the ethical and societal implications.
Mm.
And we can support organizations and initiatives that are working to ensure responsible AI development and use. It's about being proactive and informed,
Right.
not passive consumers of technology.
Yeah, that's a really empowering message. We have a role to play
Yeah.
in shaping the future of technology. But let's bring it back to the companies at the heart of this AI revolution.
Okay.
What are the main challenges and opportunities they face in this rapidly evolving landscape?
One of the biggest challenges is the rapid pace of innovation. The AI landscape is constantly shifting.
Right.
With new breakthroughs and competitors emerging all the time,
Yeah.
companies need to be agile
Right.
and adaptable to keep up.
It sounds a bit like building a rocket ship while it's already in flight.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. Companies need to be willing to experiment, learn, and pivot quickly. And just as importantly, they need to attract and retain top talent. The competition for skilled AI professionals is fierce.
So having the best technology isn't enough.
No.
You need the best people to build and use that technology.
Right.
It's a people-driven industry.
Absolutely. The human element is often overlooked,
Yeah.
but it's essential for success in the AI era.
We've talked about the challenges,
Right.
but what about the opportunities? What are the potential rewards for companies that get AI right?
The rewards are immense. Companies that effectively leverage AI can gain a significant competitive advantage.
Sure.
They can increase efficiency, reduce costs, improve customer satisfaction, and even create entirely new markets.
It sounds like AI can be a game changer for businesses
It can.
that can harness its power effectively.
Huh.
But as you said earlier, there's a responsibility that comes with that power.
Of course. Companies need to consider the ethical implications of their AI applications
Right.
and ensure they're using this technology in a way that benefits humanity. It's about finding the right balance between innovation and responsibility, profit and purpose.
And what about the broader impact of AI on the global economy? What does it mean for jobs, wages, and wealth distribution?
Those are complex questions with no easy answers.
Yeah.
Some experts believe AI will displace many jobs, while others think it will create new opportunities
Okay.
and boost overall productivity. There's a lot of uncertainty
Yeah.
surrounding the future of work in the age of AI.
So we're entering uncharted territory,
Yeah.
and it's hard to predict exactly how things will unfold, but one thing is certain. AI will have a profound impact on the global economy, and we need to be prepared for the challenges and opportunities that come with it.
It's not just a technological revolution, it's also an economic and societal one. AI is one of the most transformative technologies in history, and it's poised to reshape the world as we know it.
It's both exciting and a little bit daunting.
It is.
It's a reminder that we're living in a truly extraordinary time. We have a chance to harness the power of AI to build a better future, but we also need to be mindful of the potential risks.
We need to approach the AI era with a combination of boldness, innovation, and responsibility.
Now, those are some inspiring words to consider as we move forward. But before we wrap up, let's dive into some specific areas where AI is already making a significant impact. I'm particularly interested in the healthcare sector.
Okay.
What are some of the key developments there?
Healthcare is ripe for disruption, and AI is playing a key role in that transformation. We're seeing advancements in AI-powered diagnostics, personalized medicine, and even drug discovery. The possibilities are truly endless. But what's particularly interesting is how AI can augment human expertise, not replace it.
So instead of replacing doctors, AI can become a powerful tool to help them make more informed decisions.
Right.
And provide better care to their patients.
Right.
It's like having a brilliant assistant at their side.
Exactly. AI can analyze massive amounts of data, identify patterns, and assist doctors in making diagnoses and treatment decisions. It can even help predict and prevent diseases before they even manifest.
That's incredible. And what about other industries? Where else are we seeing AI make a real difference?
Well, transportation is another area that's being revolutionized by AI. We're already seeing self-driving cars being tested.
Yeah,
And while there are still hurdles to overcome, the potential benefits are huge.
it's it is fascinating to think about how AI could change the way we get around. Imagine like fewer accidents,
Right.
less traffic congestion,
Yeah.
and increased mobility for people who can't drive themselves.
Those are just a few of the possibilities. AI can also be used to optimize logistics,
Right.
improve traffic flow, and even design smarter transportation systems. It's like AI is becoming the brain of our cities,
Yeah.
making them more efficient
Right.
and livable.
It's a powerful image, like a city that can think
Yeah.
and adapt in real time.
Right.
But with all this talk about AI's potential,
Mm.
it's important to address the potential downsides as well.
Mm.
We've um, we've touched on the ethical concerns,
Right.
but what about the possibility of AI being misused
Yeah.
or even weaponized?
It's a valid concern. AI is a powerful technology, and like any powerful tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Right.
It's crucial that we develop safeguards
Mhm.
and regulations to prevent its misuse
Okay.
and ensure that its development aligns with our values as a society.
So it's not just about innovating, it's about innovating responsibly.
Exactly. We need to be proactive in addressing the potential risks of AI, just as we are in, exploring its benefits.
And that requires a collaborative effort involving not just technologists, but also policymakers,
Right.
ethicists, and the public.
I completely agree. The future of AI is not something that should be dictated by a select few. It's a conversation that we need to have as a global community,
Right.
working together to shape this technology in a way that benefits all of humanity.
Yeah, it's a powerful reminder that we all have a stake in the future of AI.
We do.
We need to be informed, engaged, and willing to ask tough questions to ensure that AI is used for good.
Absolutely.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the technical details of AI hardware
Right?
to the broader ethical and societal implications of this transformative technology.
It has been a fascinating discussion, and I hope our listeners have come away with a better understanding of the forces that are shaping the future of AI.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway for me is that the future of AI is not set in stone.
No,
It's something that we can actively shape through our choices and actions.
that's right.
It's a call to action for all of us to be informed, engaged, and to contribute to the conversation about how AI should be developed and used.
Well said. We need to approach the AI era with a blend of boldness, innovation, and responsibility.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time to be alive, and the possibilities are truly limitless.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Quarterly Call. For more episodes, please remember to rate and follow our show. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.